Hi guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a prepare with me for school. As we all know, school is coming up really fast. For me, it starts in about a week and I am very unprepared, especially because I thought I was going back to school and now I'm actually going online for at least half of the semester, which is kind of annoying but obviously very understandable. So I wrote a whole entire list of everything that I need to do to kind of prepare myself. For those of you who don't know and who are new to my channel, I do go to Seton University. I am a junior and I am an accounting major, just to rule out all of the very three known questions that I know I'm going to get. With all that being said, if you guys did want to subscribe, it would mean the world to me. I post a lot of lifestyle, college, and productive videos. Also, if you want to leave me a comment, I do answer every single one. All of your support really helps me grow and I really appreciate you. And I think of it as, since you guys are taking the time to watch my videos, I should take the time to comment to all of you because I genuinely love talking to all of you. And on top of that, if you really want to help my channel grow, you can also give this video a huge thumbs up because all of that really does help me get recognized by others. Now that all that has been said, I have my little list right here of everything that we are going to do today. Let's just get into it. So to start off, I wrote everything that I wanted to do today in this little notebook. This is from Lauren Doan. I absolutely love this notebook. She customized it, put my name and her handwriting is so good, so go check her out. I'll have her channel down below. But basically, I wrote down everything I wanted to do today. So first on the list, I'm going to tell you all of the classes I am taking and we'll go from there. The first thing I wanted to mention is, like I said earlier, I am a rising junior for Seton University and I am going to be taking 5 classes. I am ahead with credit just because I did decide to take some summer classes, which is why I am cutting back on taking 5 classes rather than taking 6 classes, just because it is online and I feel like it's more beneficial for me to actually learn in person, just because we all learn differently, and for me personally, I need to learn in person. That's how I comprehend things better. So I thought it would be a smarter idea to take less classes this semester and then more classes the next semester, so in the spring, as long as everything's okay. But I'm still sticking to the 5 courses that is kind of more considered full-time. So I'm going to list off all of the classes that I am currently in. I have it on my phone here on my Seton Hall mobile app. So the first class I'm in is Intermediate Accounting 1. I have heard that that class is awful, so I'm not looking forward to it. If you are an accounting major and can relate to that statement, please let me know. The next class I'm in is Federal Income Tax Accounting. That doesn't sound too good either. I mean, none of these really sound good because I'm not like crazy passionate about accounting, but you know, we're just gonna deal with it and see how the semester goes. The next class I am in is Organizational Behavior. That's kind of like a management class, which I'm actually kind of excited for because I did take management this semester and it was quite easy. I really understood it and kind of connected to it, so I'm happy to take that class. Then I have a communication class. It's called Presentational Speaking. I don't really love speaking in front of groups of people just because I feel like I stutter a lot. And it's kind of weird that I'm saying that just because I do talk to a camera and I don't really stutter on camera anymore. But let me just say, in the beginning, I stuttered on camera so much, and even to this day, I still stutter. I just edit it out of the video. So it's completely different. I know some people get confused about that because I watched other videos and this girl was expressing how she didn't like talking in front of a large group of people, and everyone was like, but you talk to all of us on YouTube. It is completely different, and I still get scared to this day of presenting and speaking in front of large groups of people too, so I can definitely relate to that. And then the last class I'm taking is called Core. So those are the 5 classes I'm taking. I'm kind of iffy about both of the accounting classes just because I'm not the best at accounting, even though I'm an accounting major, but we're not going to talk about it. Now I am going to actually go online with you guys and buy all my books for the classes because school starts in a week and I have yet to buy the textbooks. So on the Seton Hall app, they have a little tab where you can hit My Courses, and then you can actually click the course that you're trying to buy the book for. And I'm gonna block all this out just for safety reasons, but then you can hit click to buy books from bookstore and it'll take you right to the bookstore and tell you exactly the books that you need. So for this class, I need only one of the 2. I'm probably going to buy this one just because I don't really need the loose pages if I'm going to have the online access code. So what I would do is I would just click this, scroll down, and I'm going to rent it. So I'm gonna hit check availability. and it's not working, which is typical for this. So I am going to probably switch to my computer and show you guys once I get everything. All right, so I switched to my computer and I figured it out. So I'm just gonna add my first accounting book that I need to my cart. So click digital and then add to bag. So that one seems to have worked, thankfully. So far it's $72 and that's only one book, and this is for rent, so this is probably gonna be expensive, but that's typical for college. Since I am doing it on my computer over here, what I like to do is just type in that ISBN number up here in the search bar, just so I know that I'm getting the correct book for school, because that would be really annoying if I got the wrong book. So just to be safe, that's what I do. I'm gonna probably just put this in a montage really quick. My total was $406, and that was only with 3 books. My other 2 classes just said that the books weren't available, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes that means that the teacher did not put them up yet, and sometimes that means that they don't have any more left in the bookstore, so I might have to buy them off Amazon, but I'm gonna email the professor and see if she put them up yet or not. And I'm going to actually check out now. I don't want to show that on camera just because that's obviously my personal information. So I'm going to actually hit the buy button now, and then we'll move on to the next little tip of this video. After tax and everything, it was $413.60. And it said it should get here within a week, so hopefully Seton Hall is on top of this and it gets here fast. The next thing that I'm going to do today is fix my desk. So I just posted a desk tour on my channel, and the wall organizer that I bought for my desk actually fell down because I had it on command strips and I didn't have it on little screws that it came with. And I put the command strips up, but I didn't let them stick on the wall, so it just fell. So now I actually let them stick on the wall for an hour like you're supposed to. So I have to hang that back up and just like clean parts of my desk. Obviously that's a must, so that is what we are going to do right now, because if my desk is not perfectly clean, I will freak out. And then I'm gonna show you quickly all my school supplies, just in case you didn't watch my desk tour. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is the thing that fell. I'll link it down below if I could find it. And oh my gosh, my face looks so red, I'm sorry. It's the lighting. But this is the thing that fell. I'm just gonna put it back on the command strip and hopefully it does not fall this time. I think it's sturdy. It's pretty sturdy. We're good. For the little haul, this is what the wall organizer looks like, and then usually I would have this little to-do list planner notebook in here. However, I'm using it, that's why I wasn't in there, but that's how that looks. And then even though my desk has some screws and some Laura Mercier foundation on it that actually has to go away, I do like the way my desk looks. I'm just gonna show you really quick. So this is the top, and then these are my pencils that I'll use most likely for school, and then I just have some pens here. And then if you want a more in-depth tour, you can watch my video, but this is my stationery drawer. I really like it. Simple, cute, plain. And then in here I just have all my notebooks, planners, folders, and then over here I actually have my school computer, which I will use every single day for school. The straw doesn't really come out easily, so I'm not going to take it all the way out, but that's my computer. The next thing that I have on my list is to talk about planner organization. Now, if you're anything like me, I am someone who likes to be very, very organized throughout the school year, just because I feel like it helps me stay on track and get the best grades to my ability. So what I like to do is set some goals for myself. I did show this in another video, but you know, school supplies, I feel like it doesn't matter if you see it again. So this is what my planner organization looks like. It's just a monthly spread of anything, and then I'll add stuff as it comes. And then I also have a weekly spread, which is just going to be for me to plan week by week. Another thing that I wanted to mention that I didn't mention in my other videos was actually an idea that came from my friend Cami. So Cami, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this idea. She's my friend from Seton Hall, and I'm so happy that I met her, and she told me that in her planner she writes down her teacher's office hours. Now obviously this would be a better tip to do if you're actually going to school, just because then you can go to their office. That's the whole point of office hours. But I still wanted to write them down just so I would know exactly when I could email my professor and expect a response back and get in contact with them faster. So I think just right here in my planner, under the goals part, I'm just going to write my teacher's office hours and when I could contact them and expect a response back fast. So again, thank you to Cami for that. I really recommend you do this if you are in college, because high school teachers don't really have office hours for people to just come and see them. At least my school didn't. So if you're in college, I recommend you do this, and I think it would be really beneficial if you use this tip. Be sure to let me know, because Cami told me that it really helps her, so I think it will really help me too.
Take my hand and hold it tight.
Alright, so I'm gonna finish doing the rest of this off camera, but this is what it would look like. I would just write office hours, and then for my first accounting class, I would write accounting 1. TR stands for Tuesday and Thursday. I don't know why the R is there. I really couldn't explain it, but that's just how my college works. And then her office hours are from 2 to 3:30 p.m. So I know on Tuesday and Thursday, that is a good time to reach her, because that's when she will be in her office, or at least on her computer answering emails.
So I know my way around.
Now that that task is complete, I wanted to talk about something that really gets me heated over the school year. So stress and anxiety is something that obviously I think it's safe to say a lot of us get when we have a test coming up, or when we're stressed that we don't understand something going on in the class. And something I thought would help me throughout this school year was to just remember that everything is going to be okay. This is a way I wanted to prepare my mind, so when I went into the school year, I would remember that no matter the test or the assignment that I'm going to be stressed about, I have to remember that I come first, my mental health comes first, and that even if I don't do as well as I want to on a test or a homework assignment, it's just one test. And at the end of the day, I at least always tell myself that it's better to do worse on one test than to let go of yourself and kind of like lose yourself because of that one test, if that makes sense. That is not me saying do not study. That is not me saying don't care about your grades, because honestly, I am someone who cares so much about my grades and how I do in school. But that is me just saying to remember to take time for yourself and not spend so much time studying where you completely start to lose yourself and start to forget all the hobbies that you love. I know it's really hard and it's obviously easier said than done, but just remember that you're still a person and you still need to remember that. And even if you're stressed, remember that it's one test, it's one homework assignment, and things will get easier. I just wanted to include that in here because obviously during the school year, especially given the state of the world, it is granted that we are going to get stressed out and obviously upset that we can't be on campus and that we can't be in person. Again, it's understandable why we can't be, and it's more safer to be at home, but that doesn't mean that our feelings aren't valid. So just remember that your feelings are valid, you deserve to be happy, and if you're getting too stressed out, it's okay to take a break and come back to whatever you're doing a little later. Another thing I'm putting into my mind this school year is to time block a lot more. So I'm going to time block, so for an hour I will study, and then for 30 minutes I will take time to myself. This is a good way to implement what I just said and to also remind yourself that it's okay to take breaks. As you guys can probably tell, I look completely different from my last clip, and that is because this is being filmed on the next day. Yesterday was Monday and today's Tuesday, and something just came up, so I had to stop filming, and I'm finishing this video today. Hopefully you guys don't mind. My hair looks a little crazy, but the next thing that I wanted to do for this video is actually print out my syllabi for my whole semester. Now, the only problem is my teachers actually didn't put all of them up. I only have 2 syllabi up for my classes so far, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, well then how did you do the office hours on your planner that you were just talking about? They actually emailed me their office hours, and I'm pretty sure they will be on each syllabus when they come out, but for right now I don't have the syllabi with me. So for the 5 classes, when that comes out, I will be printing out each syllabi. And I know some of you may think that that is a silly idea because a lot of you may think I'm wasting paper. I am a huge person on saving paper and saving trees, but I am someone who needs to actually highlight things to do better in school, if that makes sense. So hopefully you guys understand that. And I just like to plan with paper in front of me, so I thought that printing out the most important pages of the syllabi would be a really good strategy to prepare for school. Also, I always do get a handout when I'm in school, so I don't know, I thought it was okay. And I'm not going to be printing out every single page. I'm just going to select the pages that I actually need to highlight and everything, so I am still saving when I can. And the next thing, and one of the last things I'm going to do is pick out some clothing. So for school, we all know that some people like to dress loungy, some people like to dress cute, and honestly I like to do both. So since I'm home, I will be dressing in sweatpants and leggings a lot just because because I don't really have anywhere to go. But sometimes I do like to dress cuter just to pick my spirits up and reminds me that I could still be productive when I'm home. So I'm going to show you two outfits that I have in mind. One is loungy and one is a little more cute and stylish, but honestly loungy is still cute, so it's alright. Whatever you're feeling is okay, and whatever will make you happy is the way you have to go. This is the first little outfit. So I have this black top from Garage, and then I paired it with these little tie-dye sweatpants. They're like tan and white from Misguided. I think I got them in a size 4 for those of you who are wondering. Yeah, I got them in a US 4, and these are actually super comfortable. I did try them on, but I didn't actually wear them yet, so I know they're comfortable. So even though it's kind of wrinkled right now, the next outfit I would wear, obviously not wrinkled, is this Brandy crop top, and it has like a little ruffle or like whatever you want to call this on the side here with some buttons, and then I would wear some jeans. These are just distressed with some holes in them, and this would be like my cute outfit with probably some Air Force Ones. Those are some of the outfits that I would wear. Obviously they would change every single day, but I just thought that sometimes it's good to be comfortable, and sometimes it's also good to kind of pick your spirits up and remind yourself that even though you're home, again, you can be very productive, and just looking my best really does help me do that. So with all that being said, the last thing I wanted to talk about was actually fixing my sleep schedule. So if you are anything like me, this quarantine and the summer alone have messed up my sleep schedule so much. I go to sleep anywhere between like 12 and 3 a.m. and honestly 12 isn't that bad for the school year for me, but 3 a.m. is definitely not going to do it. So I'm just going to be making myself go to sleep between 11 p.m. and 12 a.m. and hopefully that will eventually fix my sleep schedule. I don't really have any tips on how to do that. If you guys do, please let me know because it's something I struggle with. But with all that being said, that's about it for this video. If you guys did end up liking it, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and if you want, you can enter my giveaway going around. All I ask is that you actually watch the whole entire video, because there is something in the video that I ask you guys to do, and I would really appreciate it if you do it. And with all that being said, if you did want to subscribe, it would mean the world to me, and leave me a comment down below. I do answer every single one, so I would really love to talk to you. Sorry I keep touching my hair right now, it just really doesn't look good. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.